Hi everyone, it's Sky here. And first of all, I want to apologize for the fact that my last video doesn't have a thumbnail. I don't know why that's the case. I selected one of the 3 pictures to be my thumbnail. It just stupidly didn't show up. Anyways, right now I have 2 cold sore scabs that are healing up. I don't look my best at the moment because I am in the process of moving. So, you know, you tend not to care about things like, does my hair look nice today, when you are running around trying to get stuff like that done. And then there's cold sore scab number 1, scab number 2, and lucky me, I also have a mouth ulcer right now. I really hit the lottery. Now, thankfully, in terms of the world, these are pretty minor problems, just little annoyances. I also hate the fact that I might be starting a new job or meeting people from my new job when I have 2 huge scabby wounds on my face. I wouldn't care so much if it was 1 cold sore or if I was 8 months into my job, but it looks like, you know those horror movies where like, and I guess I shouldn't say this because maybe some people actually do have issues like this in real life, I don't know. But, you know, where the mouth is just kind of cut a little bit on this side and then they have a really wicked looking grin. Like that, to me, is what it looks like in my mind's eye. You know, as a woman, of course, when it comes to things like acne, scarring and things like that on the face, we have a lot of concern for those kinds of things. And right now, I mean, even if I put effort into looking cute, I feel like I can't even look cute with these things on my face. I know I am not a traditionally pretty girl, but I do genuinely enjoy looking cute, and with some effort I can look cute, and now I can't, or I feel like I can't. But one thing I am going to do is, I was growing my hair out long, and it's long enough now to put up, but I put up a picture of myself on my Facebook the other day where I have one of my haircuts from Korea, and I decided, you know what, I really love that haircut, even though it's going to mean chopping off about, I don't know, this much hair. I kind of want to do that again, just so I feel like I'm going into my new job feeling super cute. I'll just do that if I have time when I get to Taipei. So I arrive in Taipei. I am actually leaving in 2 days. I'm so excited. Going to Taiwan in 2 days. And I arrive, so I leave on 11 p.m. on the 29th of July. Arrive in Taiwan on the 30th of July. My cats go into quarantine on August 1st, and I leave for Kaohsiung on August the 2nd. So only if I have time, I will go to a hip area like Ximending, and I will look around for a hair salon that has relatively young hairstylists that looks like a place that hip people go to, hand them the picture, and they're good to go. Both in Taiwan and Korea, I've never had a bad experience doing things that way, like finding a place where young people go to get their hair cut, handing a picture over and getting my hair cut. But I am also blessed that I have straight hair because they know what to do with naturally straight hair. For my friends who have wavy and curly hair, they don't always know what to do at the hair salon with those kinds of hair, because permed wavy hair and permed curly hair obviously is very different in terms of the way that your hair lies as compared to the natural versions of those hairs. So there's actually an issue that I'm going to talk about once I'm no longer in this country. And to those of you who actually watch this channel, which I currently have 3 subscribers, so not a heck of a lot. My cat is watching me. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh yes, who's a little cutie? You are, yes. Anyways, completely sidetracked. I had an issue with sexual harassment earlier in the month. The reason why I'm not talking about that now, even though I've honestly wanted to talk about this from the beginning, is if something happens with the police, I don't want anything to be online about what happened, because I don't know how the legal system would handle such a situation here. So that's one thing I will be talking about come when I get to Taiwan, and I feel like I am more free to talk about exactly what happened there. So I am in the process of moving, as I said before. I've been doing all kinds of things. I actually put my information on my cat crates today, and the reason for that is, I'm sorry, my honey is here again, is if something happens to the crates, it tells them how to contact me and what my cat's names are and what their microchip numbers are and what airport they are going to. I also have my stuff right over here. I don't feel like talking into the camera right now, so you can take a look at my stuff. That is what 30 kilograms worth of stuff looks like. I can only take 30 kilograms with me because of the weight limit. And there's my cat crates right over there. It's my computer. These are my cat documents. It's my cat being a little asshole. Yay, I love you. That's my Vaseline. I feel like my mom right now because I have Vaseline just smothered all over my lips. But I'm trying to get the scabs to heal over faster, so that's why I'm going the Vaseline method. It's not irritating, it's very moisturizing, I can put it on all the time, and it's super cheap. Yeah, so even if I could bring more than 30 kilograms, I wouldn't bring more than 30 kilograms only because my cats, in order to bring my cats, they have to come in through Taipei, and then they're going into quarantine in Taichung, and then I'm coming down to Kaohsiung by bullet train. So already having a giant carry-on, a big purse, and this big purple bag over here, it's going to be a lot of stuff that I need to be maneuvering around. Continuing to watch a ton of Batman, and yeah, it just seems like there's thing after thing after thing that I am doing right now in preparation for leaving. It took 1 hour to close my bank account the other day. So there was one teller, one singular teller for 22 people. All I needed to do was take out all my money and close my bank account. It took me an hour. And the thing is, it's right after Eid right now. So I can understand why there are a lot of people at the bank. They received money, or they gave money, or they have to deal with bank issues after a week of the bank being closed. But what I don't understand is why there were 4 people working in customer service when barely anyone was going to customer service, and only 1 teller for 22 people. Like, you would think they'd take at least one of those people at customer service and bring them over to be a teller, but as is often said, or I should say, as one of my coworkers once said, Qatar, the land that logic forgot, which is really pretty true. I'm constantly amazed by the asshole drivers in this country. This is going to be one thing that I talk about when I do my things I hate about Qatar video, which will also be after I leave, and that will be on my other channel. But so the other day, I'm riding in my car, and you know when you are driving and then it's all of a sudden apparent that a lane is going to change into a gate or a roadblock of some kind because there's some kind of construction going on. So I can see that my lane is essentially going to end, and if I don't go into the left or the middle, left-hand middle lane, one lane over to the left, then I'm going to collide with this gate. So I look in my mirror, I look over my shoulder, no problem. There's a guy behind me, but he's considerably behind me. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go into the lane, and then he starts flashing his lights. Why does he start flashing his lights? Because I'm going 50 kilometers an hour when there's a giant truck ahead of me going 50 kilometers an hour, because it's a construction zone. And there are signs posted that say 50 kilometers an hour, and the traffic cameras are watching you. And I can say from experience, those traffic cameras really are watching you. You have to watch out. They will nick you if you are going over the speed limit. I've had it happen to me more times than I would like. And so this asshole decides to flashy, 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 and honk. And then about 200 meters later decides to make a right off of the road. Now I don't know if he was intending on making that right the entire time, but if it was your intention to make that right to begin with, and I safely used my turn signal to go into your lane and then was following the speed limit, and I wasn't even in the speeding lane, I was in the right-hand lane. Like, what's your issue? The only issue I can think of is he was having an issue with me going the speed limit when there was a truck in front of me. And I was in the middle of the city. It's not like I was on the highway. Like, I cannot understand the logic of drivers here. This is my other baby. This is the whore of Alcor. You've seen him before. I seriously cannot make a video without them coming over here. And if I wanted to put in more effort, I would have stuck myself in a separate room, but I kind of am at a point. Look at me. Look. Spock. Spock. Spock-a-lock. Oh yes, who's a whore? You're a whore. Big fat whore. I call him Fatto sometimes. It's because he's 16.5 kilograms, which I've mentioned before in a different video. Anyways, I forget what I was even saying before, but this has just been a giant ramble of random things that have been going on and happening over the past while. And you can see I'm in my sweater right now. That's because I had the air conditioner on before, which I turned off to do this video because it would have been really noisy if I had left it on. It's right up there. The other one's on though. But I'm starting to get really hot because, just to give you an idea how hot this country is, yesterday's low was 33 degrees Celsius, and that was at 12:13 p.m. so after midnight, with 72% humidity. Yeah. So yeah, I am starting to sweat because this puppy is off. I am going to turn the camera off so I can turn the air conditioner on, and hopefully once I get to Taiwan there will be lots of videos, some fun, some ranty, some videos that I wanted to make in Qatar, but due to fear regarding media laws and potential implications, I didn't make. So I will see you later. Bye bye.